Welcome to Not Just Sports by Noel Epps. Things are getting interesting with myself, Gary, and April. Let me tag Gary real quick. Oh, there we go. That's better. There we go. Hi, Joanna. Things are getting interesting. Stowers, what's up? We got to talk, Stowers. Somebody tag Gary for me. Ben Patton, what's up, baby? Ben Patton was good. Somebody tag Gary for me. Please like and share. Please like and share. It's a rainy day. You ain't got nothing to do. You go on your way to church. Check me out. We do it all here. We have rappers, actors, celebrities, Gary, April, who have been great, funny, competitive. You seen Bron and Lonzo? Come on, stop. Lonzo is trade bait. They need Lonzo to get these numbers, so Lonzo would have some value. Let's not get carried away. Let's not get carried away on a regular season game in December in the NBA. Let's not get carried away. They need Lonzo to get these numbers. Lonzo, if Lonzo is in the back of the bench, they can't trade him. Let's not get carried away. This is a regular occurrence for LeBron. Let's not celebrate. Abdul, what's up? Let's not celebrate a regular season game in the middle of December. Again, the NBA regular season is the most useless thing in all of sports. Don't get carried away. Don't talk about Lonzo has arrived. They need Lonzo to get these numbers to show he has value. When the All-Star break comes around, he's gone. Do not get it twisted. He gone. Showtime. Saturday, 5:30 p.m. and Sundays, 9 a.m. Now, last night I couldn't get on. Quit my job. Quit my job. You crazy. I'm sorry, Abdul, but we will get back to the regularly scheduled program. But I got to work for now. So until we get that rectified, I got to make some money. I got to run this house. But what was I saying? Yesterday, I had things to do. Yesterday, I'm sorry, I have to apologize. Nolan had a wrestling meet. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on that. But before I do that, congratulations to Derwin Collins, a.k.a. Dog Nuts, and his godson, Zachary. Zachary won the MVP at the Fred Williams Classic in Amityville. He won the MVP. He had 28 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists as a starting point guard for Amityville. Okay? He did a nice job yesterday. Okay? But to the rest of this Amityville team, if you plan on winning a championship, y'all got to do better in the last 2-3 minutes of a game. Y'all got to do better. Y'all was up 20. And they just shooting. They shoot. Then they fouling people. They fouling people and they shooting the ball with 2 minutes. The goddamn clock is your friend. Run that clock down to 10. Where's Donald Chandler when you need him? Where's Noel Epps when you need him? Where's Daddy Lewis when you need him? Where's Mike James when you need him? I don't understand. It's 2 minutes left in the game. That's what the point guard got to put on. 2 minutes up 20? You'll only win by 8 or 10? That's crazy. That's crazy. But congratulations to Zach. He did a very nice job. Zachary's very good defensively. Zach is very good defensively. He did a nice job yesterday. 28, 5 and 5. Also, Nolan, my son Nolan, let me tell you. My son Nolan isn't the greatest wrestler in the world. He's not the greatest wrestler. Because he's not technically savvy. Because he stopped. He stopped and then he started again. But boy, is he strong as shit. In great shape. Oh, he gonna throw you all around that mat. He gonna throw you all around that mat. But we need to get these moves together. We need to get these goddamn moves together. My son, my oldest son, is a wrestler. Okay? I don't know. This nigga need to come home and help him. We're gonna talk about this today. But he finished, I don't know where he finished. He went 2-2 yesterday. He lost his first match. Won the wrestlebacks to challenge for to work for third place, to wrestle for third place, and then he lost his next match. But he ain't give up nothing. He is tough. He don't give up shit. So big respect to my son. I was more proud of my son in a loss than I was in all types of wins. Very proud of him. Tough kid. Okay? Gotta respect toughness. But the one thing that I did want to touch on today, I have a question. There he is, Dog Nuts. There he is. Dog Nuts, congratulations to you and Zachary. Yep, to you too. That's your godson. And you know, my guys do a lot for people. That's his godson, and he do a lot for his godson. Nothing but respect to my man Dog Nuts. So shout out to Dog Nuts and Zachary. Zachary did a very nice job yesterday. Except the last 2 minutes of the game. We got to fix that shit. Because it ain't about getting your points. It's about winning the game. Have me come in. I'll have a nice heart-to-heart with that team. The coach got to fix that. The last 2 minutes, they up 20, and they only win by 8 or 10? Shit. They fouling people, allowing people to get points without the clock running? No bueno. No bueno. But we'll fix it. We'll fix it. We got to get the point guard to put on in the last 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes, that's his game. He got to put on. Don't say thanks for coming. We family, nigga. Stop talking about thanks for coming. We family. Of course I'm coming. I'm coming to more. I'm coming to more games. That's my alma mater, too. It's easy for me. So as I was saying, so Dog Nuts is here. I got a question. I got a question for everybody. Is it okay? Is it okay to kiss your child in the mouth? Is it okay to kiss your son or your daughter in the mouth? Most people know where I stand on this. Hell yeah, it's okay to kiss your son or your daughter in the mouth. That's your blood. Is it okay to kiss your son or your daughter in the mouth? You insecure homophobes are going to say some dumb shit. James Simpson, what's up? But what I find is this. What I find is this. Younger people who have kids think that this is an inappropriate thing. Like, I'm 47, I kiss my father. My 26-year-old son, if I ask him for a kiss, he better kiss me. My 17-year-old son, if I ask him for a kiss, he better kiss me. My 12-year-old daughter, if I ask her for a kiss, she better kiss me. When we pay all these bills and shit, we taking care of them, we love them. We love them when they fuck up. Then if I'm asking for a kiss, oh, this shouldn't be an issue at all. But what I find it is, younger folks, younger parents, when I say younger parents, parents around 25 to 30, parents 25 to 35, they think kissing their kid is an issue. Like, let me tell you what a kid told me yesterday. He said to me, I don't kiss my baby because when I come home from a club, my mouth is dirty. Or I shouldn't be kissing my kid after I come home from a club. What? What are you doing in the club that you can't kiss your child? That's your child. Your blood. You created him or her. And you can't kiss your child? That just sounded so crazy to me. That just sounded so crazy to me. Why can't you kiss your child? I need help on this, people. I need help. Where's Gary? Let me see if I can tag Gary. Because I don't even understand why you can't kiss your child. I don't even get it. Allow your viewers to request to join your book. Of course. Can somebody tag Gary for me? Please. I need help, people. Would you kiss your child in the mouth? Would you kiss your child? Is it okay to kiss your child? If it's not, why not? Why is it not okay to kiss your child in the mouth? I need help. Why is it not okay to kiss your... Abdul got a gang of kids. Abdul, do you kiss your kids in the mouth? Abdul has like 5 kids, 4 or 5 kids. Is it okay to kiss your kids in the mouth, Abdul? How do you not kiss your kids? Like, you that insecure about your sexuality? Men, especially men. Come on, people, I need help. Gary, do you kiss your kids? In the mouth. I'm not talking on the cheek. Anybody can do that shit. That's the difference right there. Anybody can kiss your child on the cheek. Jayla says it's disgusting. Jayla got no choice. You pay the bills. Like, what is the big deal? What is the big deal? It's a level of intimacy. Kissing your child is a certain level of intimacy. Anybody can kiss your child on the cheek. That's the difference. Come on, people. I see no problem with it. I don't kiss my sons in the mouth. I have my youngest daughter here and there. Different strokes for different folks. But why? What's the problem with kissing your boy in the mouth? What's the problem with that? You love your child as your blood. And I understand there's different strokes for different folks. I understand that. But here's the problem with different strokes for different folks. The people who don't do it try to make you feel like you're a homosexual or you're going to create a homosexual because you kissed your child in the mouth or you're humiliating your child. My man Dognuts will tell you, I had my son kiss me in front of his girl, his friends, and my friends. Sure did. Sure did. Ike, I'm curious, Ike, is it okay to kiss your kids, especially your boys, in the mouth? Is it okay? Is it okay? When you feeding them, when you clothing them, when you keeping a roof on their head, it's a rainy day in New York, it's supposed to be all day. No problem, just not me. Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. But here again, the problem is this. The people who don't do it, they will come on here and try to make you feel like you some type of homosexual. Derek said yes. Davy says yes. Dognut says yes. He was here. My son was talking crazy. Here, kiss me in the mouth, nigga. It's a different level of intimacy. Now, I'm not saying I run around here every day kissing my son in the mouth. That's not what I'm saying either. I'm saying when the opportunity arises and there's a time to kiss him, that's not something that you should be ashamed of as men, especially black men. Come on, stop. It's not something you should be ashamed of. Kiss your son. Kiss your daughter. Show them you love them. Hug your son. Hug your daughter. Show them that you care. It's okay. If you don't do it, that shit is whack. If you don't do it, that shit is whack. If you allow other people to show more love to your child than you do, then that's your problem. That's a major problem. I kiss my kids in the mouth, sorry. And do I do it all the time? No. But when the opportunity arises, he does something special, there's something special happening, yes, I kiss him in the mouth. And I kiss her in the mouth. I had to learn parenting real fast. Everyone has their own style of parenting. Can't be up in arms on how others raise their kids. I agree. But again, here's where the problem lies. It's not the parent. It's everybody outside of the parent. It's not the parent itself. It's everybody outside of the family that got something to say. They don't know where you come from. They don't know your background. They don't know how you was raised. They don't know how you was raised. They don't know the everyday functions of your home. But everybody outside got some shit to say about how you run your house or you raise your family. Gary Callis, happy you're here, brother. Gary Callis, I need you in, brother. We got a lot to cover. We got a lot to cover. We even have Abdul here, our consummate fact checker. So now we got two. We got him and Earl. Where you at, Gary? Where you at, Gary? Where's Gary? Gary probably getting that other phone ready. But yeah, it's always somebody outside of your home telling you how you should raise your kids, how you should interact with your wife, how you should interact with your family. But dude told me he don't kiss his kids because, especially after the club, because of what he do in the club. Like, your mouth that nasty? And stop saying your mouth is nasty. That's why you don't kiss your kids. When you out here performing all types of oral sex and carrying on. You out here eating the booty like groceries, but you don't kiss your baby in the mouth. You can miss me with all that dumb shit. Miss me with that. You eat the booty like groceries, but you can't kiss your baby in the mouth. Sound crazy as shit to me. It's okay, people. And then really, people always say this too. I don't care what other people think. I don't care what other people say. But you sure do care about what other people think and other people say. Otherwise, this wouldn't bother you. I have Sunday's Newsday. They have the all Long Island team in here. I don't see Nolan. I'm pissed. I don't mean to change the subject. I'm pissed too, bro. I'm pissed too. No, there's nothing I can do about it. I thought about going crazy and argue. What is that going to do? What is that going to get me? What is that going to get my son? I can't fuck up what my son got going on. So I'm gonna just let it go and say what everybody else says. Hopefully he uses it as a source of motivation. ESPN is making the biggest deal about this Lonzo Ball triple-double. So what? A broken clock is right at least. Let me give you the full background on this triple-double. Let me give you the full background. Let me talk some real shit to you for a second. Lonzo Ball got a triple-double against the Charlotte Hornets. Where did the Charlotte Hornets play just the night before? Or 2 nights before? Where was the Charlotte Hornets' last game? Oh, I'll tell you. New York. So the Charlotte Hornets, who already is not that good a team, went from New York to LA to play a game, and we're going to make a big deal out of Lonzo Ball's triple-double when the night before they was playing in New York. Come on, stop, people. Come on, stop. It's not that big a deal. It really is not that big a deal. It's a regular season game in December. We are not going to make a big deal out of Lonzo Ball doing his job. Basically. Where's Gary? Yeah, so again, Nolan did a good job wrestling. Zachary did a great job yesterday in the Fred Williams Classic, Christmas Classic. Nolan did not make the All Long Island team. He didn't even make the second All Long Island team. It's okay. It's okay. Malik McCargo, what's up, baby? What's up, champ? What's up, champion? So let's not make a big deal about Lonzo Ball. We got to talk about this football shit. We got to talk about this football shit. I need Craig Davis in the building. Where's Craig Davis in the building? Because we got to talk about those goddamn Chiefs. Oh, the Chiefs can't win the big game. The Chiefs cannot win the big game. This is a problem. Where is Craig Davis? They can't beat the competition. I'm in the gym getting ready for next year. Okay. Okay. Now, it'd be nice if you stopped smoking. That would be nice, too. You lift all the weights in the world. Your heart is a muscle. Your lungs are a muscle. Okay? But as I was saying, where's Craig Davis? Where's Gary Callis? Because that Chiefs team can't win the big game. Let's go through the whole season. They lost to New England. They lost to the Chargers. They lost to who? The Patriots, the Chargers. Did they beat the Steelers? I think they beat the Steelers. But they lost to another good team on prime time. Who was it? Let me go back. Let me see if I can go back. The Chiefs. They beat the Raiders. The Rams. That was it. The Rams. Thank you. The Chiefs can't win the big game. Chiefs can't win the big game. This is a problem. This is a problem. Andy Reid is going to get this stigma about not being able to win the big game. Every big game the Chiefs played in, they lost. Here's Craig Davis. I need him on. I need to talk to Craig Davis about this. I need no way. I'm right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Craig Davis, we got to talk, bro.
What up?
Can you pour me some orange juice, Stolen, and take these bottles? Why? Tell me why the Chiefs can't win the big game.
I don't know, man. I mean, that was one of several big games this year that we haven't won. The other one being the one with the Rams. So
don't say that's not the only one. You lost to the Patriots.
True.
You lost to the Rams.
True. How many big games?
Lost to the Chargers.
How many big games have we had this year? We just beat Baltimore last week. That was considered a big game. I mean,
it's not a big game. It's not a big game.
Baltimore was
Okay. You can't beat the elite.
Well, you got a point there. Although we did beat the Chargers in the first game of the season, but nobody remembers that.
Is that Charger team the same team?
We beat the Chargers in L.A. in the first game of the season, but no one remembers that.
Okay, I'm asking you a question. Is the Chargers the same team they were week 1?
I think so.
No, they're not.
Why aren't they?
Okay, let's do this. Are the Cowboys the same team they were week 1?
No.
Okay, so now, are the Chargers the same team they were
I think
week
so,
1?
yes.
No, they're not.
What's the difference? I see that team twice a year, man. I know that team. What's the difference?
Okay. What's the difference?
Yeah.
The difference is y'all should have won that game by 21 points. and y'all let this man, what's that? Hang around, and finally he beat you.
Well, I mean, he is Phillip Rivers. He's not like, any old slouch QB. He is Phillip Rivers. I mean, he's legit. It was a good
What does that mean,
game.
though, Craig?
But everybody
I think he threw
everybody
3
knew that
interceptions.
game was going to be a good game. I mean, call it what it is. They came back. They made plays. They had chunk yardage with their last 2 drives against our secondary. Honestly, to tell you the truth, our defensive coordinator did not make adjustments in those last 2 drives. Okay, he was the one that was behind in those last 2 drives.
What adjustments? Mike Williams is starting to be Mike Williams. So what adjustments?
Whatever adjustments you have to make, they okay, let me put it like this. And Phillip, like I said, Phillip Rivers is an elite quarterback. Phillip Rivers knows when he has one-on-one situations with his wide receivers, and tall wide receivers at that. You don't think he's going to audible out of whatever play it is to throw a fade route or a go route to one of those wide receivers?
Craig, audibles happen,
bro.
Every play.
You can't have 1st and 20 and then let a play go for 31 yards for a first down.
So that's the defensive coordinator, or is that the play?
How are you cover 1 1st and 20? That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? It makes plenty of sense.
It doesn't. 1st and 20 and you're cover 1 man. It doesn't.
Why not?
Sense.
Why not?
Why not be in Tampa 2? Why not be in a Tampa 2?
Wait, what's wrong with being in cover 1 on first down?
Why not be in Tampa 2? I would not, because you're up. You can sense that they're gaining momentum. You cannot be in cover 1 that early in a in a down situation.
You're dead wrong.
No,
you're dead wrong. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you're dead wrong. You said it was 1st and what?
1st and 20.
Okay, 1st and 20. Now, there's 2 ways of thinking on this. I'm going to tell you my way of thinking, which most coaches think. 1st and 20, is that a blitz down or a non-blitz down?
1st and 20, you talking about on defense, 1st and 20?
Yes, 1st and 20. Is it a blitz down or a non-blitz down?
I'm not blitzing on 1st and 20.
Listen,
tell you why. Tell you why.
Okay.
Tell you why.
Say that again.
When you're on offense on 1st and 20, right? What would you do? What would you normally do? You're either gonna run the ball.
I'm asking the questions here because you asked me a question.
No, because I answered your question.
You're not blitzing.
I answered your question
because you're passive.
No, that's not true.
20,
on 1st and 20, you're not.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Ahead.
1st and 20. I'm blitzing every goddamn 1st and 20 there is.
I'm not.
You know why?
I'm not.
You know why? You know why? Because I'm not having the quarterback sit back there, scan the field, and get 10 yards. I'm having him release the ball early so maybe I could tackle him. Now I get second.
This is Phillip Rivers,
because
though.
he's still behind.
Earlier in the game, he burnt you the same way. You can't have that happen again.
So whose fault is that? The players?
It's Sutton's fault. It's
or
the defensive coordinator's fault.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Man, you can't have that again. He burnt you earlier. He burnt you
all season long. Your defense has been bad all season long. I want the ball out the quarterback's hands quickly.
Listen, he burnt you earlier in the game. I believe it was for a touchdown, their first touchdown, when they blitzed him, and he either did a post route or a fade route. He checked out of whatever.
Gary, we're going on at 10, Gary. So you think the DC is the reason why there's Mike Williams?
Definitely.
There's a 6'6".
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Open.
I'm not leaving him one-on-one.
Is that what you think?
I'm not leaving him one-on-one. Going to Tampa 2. Going to cover 2.
Tampa 2, cover 2.
On the 1st and 20,
you don't do cover 2. You don't do cover 2 on 1st and 20.
Come on, man. No, are you serious?
I'm
Why
dead
would you not do
serious.
cover 2? A Tampa 2 on 1st and 20. Why not?
Because there's too many holes. There's too many holes. There's a hole. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. What's the responsibility of the corners in cover 2? In the Tampa cover 2?
The corners,
Yes.
they are to cover the flat.
They cover the flat.
Yeah.
Okay, let's assume they're running a 4-3, right?
Okay.
Okay.
But they're not.
So
That's
now,
my team. They run a 3-4.
okay, so they're 30. Okay, good. That's even better. So the corners have flats, right?
Yes.
What do the backers have? The two outside backers. What are they doing?
The true alpha, they cover like the middle part of the field.
You said they run a 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is the two outside linebackers if they're in the 30? That means those two linebackers are on the line of scrimmage, right?
One of them is blitzing, the
Which
other
is
one's
Houston.
dropping back in coverage.
Which is Houston and the other one. What's the other one's name?
D Ford.
Ford. Okay, exactly. Okay, so now what is their responsibility?
Probably Houston's gonna drop back in coverage, and Ford is gonna blitz.
Houston never drops back in
That's
coverage.
not
Stop
true.
making shit up.
That's not true. Houston will.
Stop making shit up.
Houston will
He's
drop back in
first
coverage.
to 20. He's rushing the
No,
pass.
I know my team. I'm telling you what I'm saying.
First to
Houston
20,
will drop back
he's
in
rushing the
coverage.
passer.
He's not a good drop back. He doesn't drop back in coverage well, but he will drop back in coverage.
Okay, so now you're going to take a outside linebacker who's your best pass rusher and drop him in coverage. Is that what you're telling me?
Listen, all I'm saying is you got to mix up. You cannot go cover one on 1st and 20 with these guys that are basically trees, moving trees, and you get burnt. You got burnt like several times during the game with that. Phillip Rivers recognized that. He's played against the Chiefs He's played against the Chiefs for about 14 years, especially against Sutton's defense. Okay, so he knows when Sutton is going to blitz, he's going to have one-on-one coverage on the ends.
You have to have one-on-one coverage. If you're blitzing, you don't have enough people to play a zone. There'll be holes everywhere. He played aggressively. He played aggressively, and you're mad at him for being aggressive.
No, I'm not. I'm not. There for that play, I'm going cover 2 because I'm expecting, and I'm Tampa 2 because I'm expecting maybe a run or a screenplay.
A run on 1st and 20.
A draw play, yeah, some sort of draw play.
A draw.
Why not?
On 1st and 20.
Why not?
Oh my goodness.
Why not a draw play on 1st and 20?
Because draw's an awful play on 1st and 20.
I don't think so.
It's an awful. Any run play is a poor.
If you just listen to yourself,
but
just listen to yourself. Why is a draw play an awful play when you're saying on 1st and 20 you would pass the ball? So if that's the thinking, then everybody's going to think pass. Why wouldn't a draw play work on 1st and 20?
Okay, how many draw plays work? Period.
Draw plays work.
Craig, you know what your problem is? The game has passed you by.
No.
The game has passed you by.
No, come on.
You are old
NFL.
Listen.
When I'm watching that game, man.
Christian Okoye.
When I'm watching that game,
old NFL.
Yo,
they barely run draw plays today.
When I'm watching
this offense, Andy Reid, Sutton is fully aware that this game has changed right before our eyes. They are trying to get 10 yards on 1st down. 1st and 20, they're trying to get 10 yards. They're not trying to get the whole thing.
Of course not. You're trying to get 10 yards. Exactly.
They're going to throw a quick slant. They're going to throw a hook. They're going to do something along those lines. They may even throw a bubble screen.
A screen, yes. A screen, a draw play.
So if they throw a bubble screen, you think Tampa 2 is the way to go?
It's safe, yeah.
What's up, April Smith? I got your picks, baby.
It's safer.
April Smith, you in trouble, girl. You are in trouble. Gary Callis, hang in there.
Let me interject. Let me interject for 1 second, bro. what was it not? Was I not right when I said these refs are going bonkers with these calls?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was
It's
coming.
not just me.
Okay.
I sent you tweets. I sent you video. Okay. I mean, come on, man. Like,
Okay. Tell me the worst call in that game.
The worst call in that game?
The worst call in that game. Because the bottom line is the Chiefs can't win the big game.
They had two of the worst calls in that game. One was on. This was when the Chiefs were up 14-0. Okay, and I forget who it was. It might have been Scandrick. Got flagged for a holding call, and it was like third and long. He got flagged for a holding call to extend the drive, and it was a bogus holding call at that. I mean, bogus. Okay, and they subsequently scored a touchdown. The last worst call of the game was on that last drive that sent them into overtime, and I think it was 4th and 8 or 4. It might have been 4th down also, and the back of the end zone, he throws the ball high to his receiver. The ball is overthrown, and the guy and the defender may have touched him with his pinky on his left arm, while the guy's up in the air trying to catch the ball that's 5 feet over his head with his right arm, and he gets flagged for a hold call. I mean, yo, come on, man. You cannot. These refs, what are they doing?
Those are two of the pettiest calls ever. Here's the worst call in that game, and it was against you. Mike Williams, I think his second touchdown or the third touchdown, he blatantly pushed the corner into the first row.
Oh, yeah.
He blatantly pushed them into the first row and caught the ball. That's the worst call in the game.
That was a bad call.
The rest of those calls, Scandrick was holding. Scandrick was definitely holding. Because he was beat.
But I'll tell you why I picked those two calls, because the first one, if the Chargers punt, the Chiefs could potentially go up 21-0. Okay, so that was a 14.
But that's the problem.
To me, that was a 14.
You did not go up 21-0.
To me, that was a 14-point swing.
You should have won by 21.
That was a 14-point swing right there. Okay.
You should have. That was a 14-point swing.
Yeah. Listen. How is it not when they don't score 7 and we go up 7? That adds up to 14. That's a 14-point swing.
Craig, y'all had many opportunities to go up by 21, and you did not do it.
I wouldn't say we had many, no.
Your quarterback tried to be cute too many times.
No. Did you watch the game? I just watched the game again this morning.
How many times you watched the game? It's still the same plays.
Hey, what do you come off where you try to be cute too many times? That's what you sound like these fools on TV, like, you know.
Did he attempt to throw the ball with his left hand again?
How did Mahomes get exposed in that game? That doesn't make any sense. Are they watching the same game that I'm watching? How did Mahomes get exposed in this game?
I didn't say he got exposed. I said he's trying to be cute.
Okay, give me an instant where he tried to be cute there.
Did he try to throw the ball with his left hand again?
The play ended up resulting in nothing.
I ain't asked you that.
I think y'all got flagged for that. Y'all got flagged for that.
Did he try to throw the ball again with his left hand?
Okay, he did, and
okay, again, he did it once. Okay, he did it once. Let's not make this a habit.
No, he's done it one time since back in I don't know, in
one
October.
Time it was a fluke
when he played.
It was a fluke. We ain't gonna keep doing this.
Yo, you know what, y'all? Y'all are straight haters, man. Y'all all
hate it's
OKC,
very clear
and y'all
that
hate
they
on
can't
Mahomes.
win
This
the
kid
big
is the real
game.
deal. This kid is the real deal. And whenever he messes up, and if he messes up, it's magnified. I mean, it's magnified like it's crazy. I don't get it. You got this Jet QB, the Jets quarterback, who's thrown about 30 interceptions, and
he has not thrown 30 interceptions.
Well, I understand. You know I'm exaggerating with that, but you know I'm right that he's thrown a lot of interceptions, and he's not.
He's a rookie.
He's not nearly scrutinized as Mahomes is. Mahomes is basically a rookie.
He's a rookie. He's learning.
Mahomes
he's
is basically a rookie. Okay, his what 15th game that he's played. This is
No, it's not.
It's
You
not.
got to remember he sat out 3 games.
Who, Mahomes? I'm talking about Mahomes.
No, you're talking about Darnold.
No, I said Mahomes is basically a rookie also. This is his 15th pro game.
No, he's not a rookie. The bottom line is he's not a rookie. That's the bottom line.
Basically.
Yo, listen, again, Craig, you like to change the subject and all this other shit. The bottom line is this. This is what you're not addressing. The Kansas City Chiefs cannot beat the elite.
Hey, I didn't argue with you there. I didn't argue with you, but when you say the elite and you're including San Diego, we took care of them the first game of the year, and would have done it this year.
It was the first
we took care
game
of them
of the
in
season.
LA.
You played against a totally different team. Craig, it was the first.
Okay.
The first
we
game
beat
of the season.
Them. We beat Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's considered elite.
Pittsburgh's not elite. Pittsburgh's not elite. We're going to talk about Pittsburgh today.
Pittsburgh is still considered
black
elite.
People act like
you
can't tell black people they need to go. Mike Tomlin is terrible. He's going to be exposed. I picked them today. I picked the Steelers today. But Mike Tomlin is awful.
Why is he awful?
Oh, my God. You talk about Don Sutton. Okay, let's talk about how that's what makes an adjustment.
What is Mike Tomlin's record?
Thursday, that's the game plan he stays with.
Mike Tomlin has averaged at least 10 wins a season, if not more.
Okay.
Every year he's been there.
So that's what we going by? That's what we going by? 10. So we going by 10 wins a season.
And he has a Super Bowl win.
So is that Super Bowl old as fuck? Stop talking about, he got a Super Bowl. That bitch is old.
Tomlin, his teams go 12-4, 13-3, 11-5. How is this guy terrible?
What's Marvin? The coach is Cincinnati. Marvin, what's his name? Does he need to go?
Marvin Lewis?
Yes.
He almost went last year.
I ain't asked you that.
He probably needs to go.
I'll
give you that. I'll give you that. Marvin Lewis definitely needs to move on from Cincinnati.
Does Jason Garrett need to go?
Definitely.
Okay, so if Jason Garrett needs to go, if Marvin Lewis needs to go, why don't Mike Tomlin need to go? Because Mike Tomlin is terrible.
What was their record last year?
That defense is awful.
Their defense is awful. You know why? Because Shazier went down. Everybody forgets that happened last year. Sometimes when your star goes down, it'll set you back a few years. So
listen. Shazier is not the problem. The Pittsburgh Steelers can't cover a bed. They can't cover me and you.
Shazier was the problem. He was all over the field.
Craig, who plays corner? Tell me a corner. Tell me a corner for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go ahead, I'll wait. Not even tell me a corner. Give me one defensive back from the Pittsburgh Steelers that's worth anything.
Can't think of any.
You don't see that's the problem?
Sensible.
They can't cover in a passing league.
Sensible.
They can't cover in a passing league. And let me tell you another thing. They are awful in the middle of the field.
Okay, well.
Oh, if you want to complete a pass against the Pittsburgh Steelers, just lob it in the middle of the field.
Listen.
They are
I'm not going to sit up here and cry for the Pittsburgh Steelers, who over the last decade, along with the Patriots and the other elite teams, are starting to get old or whatever. I'm not going to sit up here and cry for them, all right? It
starting to get old.
Your team gets
bad.
Where
is the Pittsburgh Steelers old?
Your team gets
bad
at some point.
Where's the Pittsburgh Steelers old? Where are the Pittsburgh Steelers old?
Like I said.
Tell me.
At some point, your team gets bad. Even happened with the New York Yankees. How long were the Yankees at the top? Huh? With Jeter, with the core four. Okay, how long were they at the top? I know. After 15 years or so of dominating, you got to sit your ass down, okay? As simple as that.
Are you going to let me finish?
Go ahead.
Where are the Pittsburgh Steelers? Oh, hold on. three people just walked in the building, and they deserve a certain level of respect when they walk in the building. Tia Haynes, Cuzzo, how you doing, mama? Susan Miles, boss lady. You need a lady to tell you what to do? Boss lady Susan Miles. And my man Big Rocco, Marky Peterson in the building. Now, as I was saying, where are the Pittsburgh Steelers old? Please tell me.
At QB, they're getting old.
That's it. That's the only spot. They're young at receiver. They're young at O-line. They're young at defensive line. They're young with the linebackers. And they're
You can't say
even younger
what
with
you
the
can't
defensive
say.
back.
You can't say.
So stop making excuses.
No. Let me make that. Let me finish making my argument, though. Let me finish making my argument because you said you minimize. No,
you said Kansas City beating the
you minimize it by saying that's the only spot, okay? But that's the only spot with Pittsburgh, with the Giants, okay? Quarterback spot is the most important spot, the most important position on the team, okay? You're getting old at that spot, guess what? It affects your team, okay? Your offense, and it'll affect your defense. Look at Mahomes. We got Mahomes, young quarterback. Last year we had Smith, okay?
Craig.
Mahomes right away has instantly made KC a contender.
Craig, you're as clueless as Chris Cole.
No, I'm not. You talking about, you asked me when they're getting old, okay?
I
told you they're getting old.
I let you speak. In today's NFL, the quarterback position can be old. Why can it be old, may you ask? Because you can't touch today's QB. God damn it, Drew Brees and Tom Brady are talking about playing to their 45 years old.
Well, talk to Eli, okay? Talk to Eli. And see
Eli is a bum.
See if he can survive being old in New York at QB of the New York Giants.
Eli is a bum. He's always been a bum.
And now he's an old bum.
Stop acting like Eli's elite. He's not elite. He got lucky twice.
I'm gonna have to say Eli was an elite quarterback up until about 4 years ago.
He's not elite.
Up until about 4 years ago.
He's a turnover machine. How is he elite?
You're gonna sit here and tell me Eli Manning was never considered an elite quarterback in his career?
What?
Are you gonna sit up here and say Eli was never considered an elite quarterback by?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
No. Come on.
No.
Come on.
No.
Eli for about
he always played with elite defenses.
Maybe 5 years.
He's always played with elite defenses. Eli was never elite. Once you took the defense away, where was Eli?
Eli for about 4 to 5 years was an elite quarterback in the NFL.
Oh my God.
He was.
My God. Oh my. Go look at the numbers. Eli is never elite.
Eli was considered an elite quarterback for about 4 or 5 years. He hasn't been.
Are as bad
he hasn't been in about 4 or 5 years.
Chris Cole is in here talking about the Packers are going to win by. The Packers are going to beat the Bears by double digits.
Chris Cole must be a Dallas fan.
It's 10 o'clock. Let me switch over to Gary. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Gary, where you at, bro? I need some common sense, Gary. I need some common sense because Craig makes me crazy. I need some common sense, Gary. Where is Gary? Hurry up, Gary. Where is... Shit. Gary, where you at? God damn, Gary. I need some common sense. Good morning, my brother.
Yeah, man, I had to disconnect from the Matrix, man. Too much whining this morning, man. Listen.
Yo, what do you think about this Kansas City Chiefs team that cannot be an elite team?
I mean, the fact of the matter is that, you know, you got an up and coming Chargers team that's been here before. They getting healthy at the right positions. They developing players well. I mean, they got a lot of things going right for them. They got a quarterback that's never gonna quit. You know, he's gonna keep going at them.
That's the problem. That was the problem. That team, that Kansas City Chiefs team should have been up by 21, maybe
Yeah,
28,
they got the
because
same,
he threw 3 picks, and you
and
let him hang around.
that's gonna happen when you like the biggest thing with Kansas City is always they fight against themselves. They don't know if they want to dominate you and get you out the way, or they want to
Or be
slow the
cute.
ball. Yeah, be cute. That's what
They
happens.
want to be cute all the time.
All the time. They want to be like this modern day flashy team. You got your quarterback. Yeah, it worked a little bit against Baltimore, which is a fantastic defense. But what y'all don't understand is this is a game tape driven league. You have people who see these miraculous things for the first time that Mahomes doing, and they got a whole season of it. They putting together tape every week into that right coordinator that hit you at the right time is gonna spank you. Chargers,
Listen,
go ahead.
here come Chris Cole talking about they miss Hunt. No, the hell he didn't, because Damian Williams went off.
We went
I'm
off.
gonna tell you the hero in that game. Listen to me good. That boy Derwin James
From Florida State.
is Cam Chancellor all over again.
Yeah,
That boy Derwin James can ball, boy.
He kept my tight end out the end zone. I needed him bad.
Listen, Derwin James takes that tight end and puts him in his back pocket.
Yeah, he did.
And then if you cross that middle and being soft, he's gonna knock your teeth out.
Right. See, now the thing about what Kansas City, I dropped in a little bit earlier, but Craig irritated me because he whined the whole time.
Yeah, he crying about referees and everything else.
Now the reason that your defensive coordinator felt comfortable running the cover one is because your safety was back. Eric Bird was back. Eric Bird is known as one of the better cover safeties in the league. So he dropped him down.
Boy, Gary, talk your shit.
No, he allowed him to do that.
So he very astute analogy.
So that's
very astute foresight. Very good.
No, what happened was he being that on film you might have saw a cover 2 previously or this or that. He decided to switch it up and he gonna bring pressure. 20 yards is a lot of yards. You do not.
You damn right you bring pressure.
Chunk. You got to bring pressure. You don't want that quarterback being comfortable back there. He's not a running quarterback, so he's one of those quarterbacks
All more reason to bring pressure.
Right, even more reason because the chances of getting home is a high percentage.
He ain't going nowhere. He gonna be sitting right there waiting for you.
Right, and the thing about the thing about everything is that you just happen to have one of those quarterbacks that has been sitting as a statue for his whole life, and he just gonna sit there and take the hit and make the throw, and that just what happens.
Every time he made some great throws too.
Right.
He made throws where he was throwing people open. He made some great throws. That 4th and 8 throw, where they run 4 goals.
Right.
He wasn't open.
Right.
He threw him open.
Right.
But here's Craig with all these excuses. They lost to New England. They lost to the Rams. They lost to the Chargers. He talking about they beat the Steelers. The Steelers ain't elite.
No, they're not compared to what's been happening. Now, my thing is that this is not your modern Schottenheimer San Diego Chargers. These are not the old Chargers. This coach that they got, the black coach, he's a pretty good coach now.
Yeah.
Let's not he knows the game, and he got them. Huh?
He got some big balls too.
Yeah, he does. He knows the game. He's a new guy. He wants to win. He's out to prove himself. He got them guys believing in himself. Each week they're taking on, and they got an offense now. You got Mike Williams. You got all these young studs. You got
Mike
Gordon.
Williams is coming into his own.
You winning without Melvin Gordon. Gordon to be back in by the playoffs, and it's going to be problems. Let them get a bye, and it's a wrap almost. It's going to be a wrap almost.
San Diego, I got them going to the Super Bowl. I got San Diego and the Saints going to the Super Bowl.
Hey, listen, I could do San Diego and Chicago in the Super Bowl.
That ain't happening. Fuck the Chargers. Rivers wins one game. Stop.
He won a big game though. That's not just a game. That's a big game. That's a division matchup.
Hold on, but not only that, Rivers.
We drinking that Packers juice today.
Oh, this is your sponsor?
We drinking that Packers juice today. Just to let them know, y'all ain't nothing but a buzz. The Packers is nothing but a buzz.
We'll get to the Packers and the Bears in a minute.
Let's go.
Again, that boy Craig talk about fuck the Chargers. Don't say
He's
that.
emotional.
Because
He's over emotional.
Carried that team by himself for years.
Yeah.
He now has some parts.
Oh, he had parts. He got 3 running backs that can effectively change the game. Like
Not
you got
only that, he got Mike Williams being Mike Williams.
And you got Keenan Allen healthy, for a first time.
Yes, Keenan. Come on.
Come on, man. Let's not get this twisted. You got an old Antonio Gates that might not be fast, but he could still get open.
That team is dangerous.
They dangerous. So, like I said, I'm not gonna get Craig too much attention. I hope we don't. Craig, you're a loser. Enjoy it. You've been talking all year. Learn to deal with losses the way you deal with your wins. Okay? Learn. So
you picked the Chargers, right?
I picked the Chargers because I know that they are bums in Kansas City. So I picked the Chargers. So that should gave me a good lead.
Wait, hold on. We got to talk. We got to go to the stand. We're going to highlight. We're going to stay on for a little bit. Okay.
We gotta. It's a big fantasy day for me.
Last week's games.
Okay.
We got to go through last week's games.
All right.
Okay. But let's do the standings first. Listen to the standings. April, baby, we catching you.
Hey, you know I'm gonna catch you. Listen, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Listen to this. Last place at 82 and 47. You, sir, Gary Callis.
Now, y'all must be close by one game.
Okay, now. 82 and 47. Keep that in mind.
Right. Great record.
In second place at 84 and 44. No, me. I'm up on you by 2 games.
Barely. I just made them 2 games up this week.
Listen.
Already.
Listen. In first place by 1 game.
That's right.
At 85 and 43.
That's right.
Miss April Smith. I'm on you, Miss April.
Let's go.
I'm on you.
So both of y'all picked the Chiefs. So that's 1 game right there.
Okay.
Who picked the?
Both picked the Chiefs.
All right. So did you pick the Texans or did you pick the Jets?
Come on, stop playing.
All right. Did you pick the Browns? Because I know you didn't. You picked the Denver Broncos.
What?
You and April picked Denver.
You picked the Texans.
I picked the Texans and the Browns. And you picked. And you picked the Texans.
The Broncos.
Right. That's 2 games right there. I'm tired with you already.
I picked the Broncos.
Yes, and the Texans.
Texans and the Chiefs.
All right, so that's 2 losses. Now let's get April to get her 2 losses.
April picked the Chiefs, the Texans, and the Browns.
Oh, wow. Okay, she saw my pick on the post. That's why I shouldn't have posted on the post. She saw that.
I didn't see your damn pick.
She saw that pick. That's okay. Good job, April. Good job. Good job.
Okay, cut it out. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about these games this week, and highlight last week's games at the same time. Okay, Cardinals versus Falcons. Who you got?
Cardinals versus the Falcons. These
So
two
who
bad
gives a damn
teams.
game?
These two bad teams. I mean, I'm still a big fan of the Cardinals. I like Rosen. I like where he's going. They got a future. They get a couple of new, young, fresh players in there. To build around. Defense still good. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
They can't do shit with the Falcons.
All right. Well,
There's
you
just
go ahead.
too
And pick the
many
Falcons.
weapons.
Okay.
Too many weapons.
They still got a great defense.
They don't have a great defense. They have an okay defense. It's
Enough.
not great. Brian Porter, Cowboys, stand up. Raiders versus Cincinnati. Another who gives a fuck.
Usually tell me what y'all pick. That was
No, we don't tell you what we picked.
You did already pick my player. After I pick mine, you say I picked.
Okay, you're right. I picked the Falcons. April picked the Falcons.
All right, so that's y'all loss right there. Okay, good. That's your loss. Okay, I'm ready.
Raiders versus Bengals. Another who gives a damn game.
Yeah, Raiders. Hey, listen, Raiders. Maybe that was Gruden's job to get McKenzie fired. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. I don't know.
Let me tell you something. That tells you everything you need to know. McKenzie getting fired tells you everything you need to know. John Gruden is in charge.
Right, he's a mastermind. He made him make that dumb.
In charge.
He made him make that trade.
He is the GM.
Yeah, and that's what he wanted to do. So if McKenzie didn't have a backbone, so basically saying if you don't got a backbone to veto a Cooper trade, you don't need to be GM. You don't need to be GM.
How do we know Reggie McKenzie didn't want Cooper gone?
Well, the point is that he's the GM and he's gone. And Cooper is balling out in Dallas, and they're like, they're upset. They're upset because Cooper is a young talent that they wanted to keep.
No, this is where you're wrong.
The coach probably didn't want to keep him, but
this is where you're wrong.
Okay.
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 What was the first thing they did this season? What was the first thing the Raiders did this season?
I'm trying to drink, sir. I don't need to be.
They got rid of Khalil Mack.
Yeah, but that's defense. We're not talking about defense. We're talking about offense.
You're not listening to me. They got rid of Khalil Mack. Why did they get rid of Khalil Mack?
I mean, because of the pay, the money.
Because he's up for a contract.
Right.
Who else? They get rid of what's the name?
Irvin.
The receiver. What's the name? Cooper. Cooper is also up for a contract. Both these deals got John Gruden written all over it. John Gruden is destroying his team so he can build it the way he sees it.
But Mark Davis is the owner.
Mark Davis is pro John Gruden.
Yeah, he is, but he's still that still was like a Jedi trick. McKenzie's supposed to have not let that deal go through. I'm not saying that, listen, the deal to me is still smart. I don't care what Cooper doing. They needed picks. They needed first round picks. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. What I'm saying is it was a brilliant move to get him out there, though. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. And that's to appease the fans. Somebody had to fall on that sword because everybody uproar that, like I said, the Khalil Mack and the Cooper is gone. So somebody had to fall on it. But anyway, I Raiders.
I think John Gruden is the mastermind behind all these.
Yeah, and I'm with it.
McKenzie.
Right, but he's the GM and he got to have a backbone. So my point is this. I got the Raiders.
You got the Raiders going into Cincinnati and beating the Bengals. Very interesting. Dolphins. Listen, people, be prepared to listen to some dumb shit. Dolphins versus the Vikings. Go ahead.
Dolphins is in a playoff race. They went to the playoffs last year. They wanted
Vikings ain't in the playoff race.
well they got a chance to be eliminated.
Okay.
We could win a division the day if the Dolphins win. So my thing is this: we looking at the coach for the Dolphins. He's a pretty good coach. He's a really good coach. I'm not my problem with this whole matchup is I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins. I'm not sold on Kirk Cousins. Um I'm gonna go with the Dolphins
No.
because it just makes sense. It just makes sense to go with the Dolphins.
Oh my God, this guy is hilarious.
It just makes
Okay,
sense.
listen. Which team is going to be? Which team is at home?
I think the Vikings may be at home if I'm
Yes,
not
the Vikings at
mistaken.
home. Which team has a better chance of getting to the playoffs? The Vikings or the Dolphins?
I don't know. Both of them got a great chance.
The Vikings have a better chance than the Dolphins. The Dolphins, they ain't taking two AFC East teams. Stop it. You know this.
Well, I know that the Vikings is 6-6-1 or something like that,
Yes.
and they on what a 2 game losing streak, 3 games.
Who's going to be the more desperate team?
The Dolphins.
Okay, we're done. The
All right.
Vikings, I'm taking the Vikings. April's taking the Vikings. You're
Thank
taking
y'all.
the Dolphins.
Thank y'all.
I'm taking the Bengals. April's taking the Bengals.
Thank y'all.
You
Thank y'all.
taking the Raiders.
Thank y'all.
Okay? You sound nuts.
Okay. Until
Cowboys versus Colts. I'm scared of this game. Cowboys
and
versus Colts.
and you should be scared of this game because
Your
while
boy
we
Mitchell Trubisky got their sweater with lights all over it.
that's right.
He might be in trouble.
No, that's swagger. That's
That's
swagger.
some goddamn
That's
swagger.
swagger. That's
Christmas lights on a
personality.
sweater.
That's personality. Enjoy. That's personality. Y'all need personality in Dallas. Maybe that
Okay.
locker room. Listen,
We got
don't
personality in Dallas.
listen. Don't distract from what I'm about to say,
Okay, go
because
ahead.
this is one of those games that's it's so it looks like because for I mean I remember the whole season. The Colts defense is this, the Colts defense is that, and they quietly have put together a fantastic unit. Middle of the road passing defense, top 10 rush defense. They got y'all old coordinator, matter of fact, as a defensive coordinator for them. And they look good. They got the rookie Leonard, they got the other rookie Walker, and they got the other guys. These guys are ready. I'm looking forward to them coming and stopping the run early and
Are
beating
you
y'all.
finished?
And they gonna beat y'all.
Are you finished?
I'm definitely finished. They're gonna beat
Okay.
y'all.
Let me
Zeke
tell you
probably
something.
got 30 yards today.
That defense is too light in the pants to stop that run.
Okay.
Ezekiel Elliott might go for 200 plus.
All right.
Okay. Their best receiver, T.Y. Hilton, played against that secondary and that other Haitian receiver that can't catch a fucking
Well, he been
ball.
catching lately.
Who?
He been,
Pascal.
yeah, he been catching lately.
Whatever.
He been
He
catching
in
lately.
trouble.
I've seen him.
Eric Ebron versus Jalen Smith.
A victory for Ebron all day.
You stupid.
I got
You
Coach.
stupid.
I got
You got
Coach.
the Colts.
I
You
got
know
Coach.
what I got. Hold up.
Yeah, I got Coach.
You think this boy Andrew Luck just gonna run around and throw the ball all over the yard today?
Andrew Luck the GOAT.
Okay. Bucks versus Ravens.
Ravens is a masterful old piece of work.
The Bucks don't have a chance
They
against that
don't.
defense.
They don't.
But what have I told you about your boy Jameson Winston?
He's gonna ball out these last few weeks.
And he gonna cut them turnovers down.
He has.
He has cut those turnovers down. Somebody got in his ear. You on your last leg, brother. You out here grabbing titties, grabbing vaginas, stealing crab legs, and throwing the ball to every other team but your own.
Right.
You on your last leg.
Yeah, they showed him his mortgage, and they was like, "Listen, this is going into foreclosure if you don't cut it out." So he definitely got it. He's good now. He's good.
They showed him his mortgage. They showed him his mama mortgage.
Yeah.
They showed him his daddy mortgage.
Yeah, like he's done. He like, okay, I gotta get it together. There's enough with the playtime. I gotta grow up now. But he looks
You gotta
good.
grow up.
He gotta grow up. He looks good though, and I ain't gonna lie. He looks real good. He looks real good.
But I'm taking the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna
April's
take
taking the Ravens.
and I'm gonna take the Ravens too.
Lions versus the Bills. A very interesting game.
Yeah, it's a case of who is who. I mean, the Lions when they want to play, they are world beaters. The Bills the same way defensively. You don't know who's gonna show up. I like Josh Allen. He takes a lot of chances. Um, they just hurt at
Josh
running.
Allen looks halfway decent.
He looks real decent. Like I mean, he takes chances. He gives them like a shot. They do miss McCoy. They need to find a running back over there. Get a real good, solid number one receiver. They might could work with some. But I'm gonna pick the Lions.
I'm gonna take the Lions too. So
Yeah.
I got the Lions. April has the Bills.
Great job.
Abdul Jabby says Buffalo. This game is in Buffalo. That's the one thing that worries me. The outdoor team going into the cold. That does worry me. Packers versus Bears.
Oh, we got?
Soldier Field.
Do we discuss this game or we just let it
Yes.
go?
Yes.
I mean, I'll let you go first since this is your boy. I mean, you've been riding this coattail all the way to third place all season. So go ahead.
I ain't riding his coattail. He's a diamond in a pile of shit. He's like Saquon Barkley. He's a diamond in a pile of shit.
All right, that's what you want. He created this shit. He created that shit.
What?
He created that shit. Rodgers.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
No,
did.
he didn't.
Yes,
No,
he
he
did.
didn't. He created it lately because that $40 million contract, he can't take all that money and expect to have a team around him.
Right. And he got, I
So-
mean, he got receivers. I don't know what he complaining about. I mean, but
What receivers he got?
Adams is a dog.
One,
Randall when healthy is great.
Randall ain't been healthy in 4 years. Stop
Okay,
it.
but he's great. They got
He ain't great.
they got
All
young
being great is
receivers.
being available. He's not great.
Listen, you asking for a lot from a guy like me that don't care if they great or not.
Jimmy Graham is playing out there playing like a goddamn a dead horse. He's terrible.
So with that being said, it sounds like you picking the Bears.
No, well, let me finish. They have absolutely no defense. Green Bay. Plus, Green Bay beat y'all this year in a game where Aaron Rodgers almost lost his leg. He beat y'all. I don't see him going in, so I see a nice, pissed off Bears defense. I don't see Aaron Rodgers even finishing this game.
It's hard for you. It's hard for you to say it, but say it. I know it's hard. This is what I've been waiting for almost 16 weeks.
Listen, I don't see Aaron Rodgers even finishing this game.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to take.
It hurts your soul. Go ahead.
I'm going to take the Bears.
All right, thank you. You see this? This is a first. Everybody, snap your cameras. Now, what people don't fail to realize that Fuller dropped the game-ending interception week 1. He has since went on to have 7 interceptions this season, and he ain't really dropped shit since. So that must have hurt his soul. So I'm saying this to say what you're saying, that we are definitely pissed off by losing to Green Bay. We're definitely pissed off by the arrogance of Aaron Rodgers and the comments he have. Yes, they have beat us in the last 8 years at home, and he feel like that's going to continue. He's going to come in there and he's going to find out that this is a different story this year. So go ahead.
Chris Cole seems to think Green Bay is going to win by double digits.
Chris Cole listen, he's like one of those fighters that's fighting past his prime. He's going to continue to fight even though he has the symptoms of Roy Jones. Yeah, he got the Roy Jones versus Tava symptom. Like, listen, give up. Get ready for that. Why even play this game when y'all could get a good draft pick? Why, just focus on the draft next year. Let the real players play in December, January.
I see Khalil Mack going crazy today. I saw Mitchell Trubisky come in with the sweater that lights up. He gonna have a bad day. I see Tariq Cohen going crazy today.
I'm also thinking Jordan Howard, but yeah. Listen, Craig.
They don't like Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard's not here.
They don't like him. Hey, look, Craig, you being upset with me is okay. I'm okay with you and your saltiness. Because we let you run ramp shot over the stream all year. You was Mahomes.
Let him say a whole lot of dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
This is the only place where Craig come out and say some dumb shit.
Dumb shit. Like, and we saw you against the Rams. We saw y'all. You have no place to talk about anything about us when y'all gave up 54 points to that team.
We saw you against San Diego.
Yes. They scored 6
points. We saw you give up over 40 against that slow-ass New England team.
All facts. So
Craig needs to mind his manners.
And show some respect for the teams that can play defense, because this is a defensive conversation right now. This has nothing to do with scoring points. All right, you want to keep talking about offense.
That's all he want to talk about.
That's all he want to talk about.
He never mentioned that Eric Berry, one of the baddest, illest free safeties ever played a game, is back. He never mentioned that once.
Listen,
Pat Mahomes.
Listen, when you hear a guy say Tampa 2 and the Chiefs in the same sentence, you know he's outdated. You know he don't know what he's talking about, because they have never, like, listen, going back to Gunter Cunningham, like, they don't play, like, that's their problem. That Tampa,
they've always been a pro pass rush, cover 1, cover 0 team.
Right.
They've always been that. He gonna tell me Houston drops in the coverage. Houston's one of the best pass rushers in the league. What are you dropping in the coverage for?
Listen, they tried it when they had your boy that coached for the Jets, that played for the Eagles back in the day. They tried to do a little bit of cover too, and with Gunter Cunningham, and all they did was get sliced up. Yeah, Herm Edwards, and all they did was get sliced up. They just always got sliced up because they was too passive. So then they tried to get aggressive when they got Eric Berry, and that works for them. When you come forward with Tyler, back then they had Talumba Hali or whatever his name was, Houston, they switched them out for D Ford. But you gotta come forward. You gotta blitz. Y'all gotta stop.
Especially on 1st and 20. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. And the quarterback is a statue. He's going to be there. He's going to be where you meet him.
He's either going to go left or right a little bit, and that's dependent. And
but
you got
Craig, know what Craig's problem is? I'm gonna tell you Craig's problem. Okay.
Besides delusion.
Hold on. Certain people deserve a certain level of respect when they walk in the building. Auntie, Debbie Haynes, Auntie. Good morning, Auntie.
I'm on that pack of juice, Larry.
Okay. So now, this is Craig's problem. Craig plays Madden.
He must not be good at it.
Craig is good at Madden. Craig plays Madden, but know what he does?
He ain't seen me.
He changes he's playing with the Ravens defensive playbook. That's what he does.
Okay.
He don't play with the Kansas City Chiefs defensive playbook.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He don't even believe in that defense.
Right. And he probably don't even play with the original starters. He probably
No. He bastardizes the game. That's what he does.
Yeah. Yeah, Craig, you don't want none of this. Just know this.
Okay. So now, do we need to talk about the Deadskins and the Jaguars?
The only thing we need to talk about is that I need
Mark Sanchez is playing quarterback.
I need Fournette to have the worst game of his life. Maybe just listen, go trip over the cooler or something and pinch your toe and hurt you. You know, just go out for the game. Y'all ain't got
Mark Sanchez is playing quarterback.
Right. I'm gonna pick the Redskins to win though.
What?
With Mark Sanchez. I think they actually got the boy Josh Johnson or something like that playing.
Oh, he's playing over Mark Sanchez?
I'm thinking that's what they going that route. I got the Redskins.
Johnson.
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson, okay.
Yeah, running quarterback. Yeah, Negro.
So they won't go get Colin Kaepernick, but they go get his replica.
Right, Josh Johnson. Negro.
Interesting game today.
Excellent game.
Titans versus the Big Blue Dopes. If the Big Blue Dopes win this game, they really need to consider trading Odella Beckham. He's not playing, or she's not playing again this week.
And that's probably, you know why? That's a protect. You might be onto something. Listen, you're not good at like certain picks and things of that nature, but you got a foresight that's really good. You've been preaching Odella is gone for a minute, and I think that hit the you right there. It looks like the makers of like, let's keep him healthy. Let's not have him get no kind of injury so he could heal up and be ready for somebody next year. That's what it sounds like.
You got one guy. You can fix so many, and you got a lot of problems on this team. O-line, quarterback.
Right.
Okay, and you have a plethora of receivers. You could get a number 2 receiver to replace him, or a lower tier receiver to replace him. You have no linebackers.
There's somebody out there that take that contract out, dude.
Somebody out there take that contract.
For his
If you're the Rams, now I don't think they should send him to the Rams. To hell with him.
Yeah.
They should send him to somebody else.
You send him to the Rams, and it's going to be a problem.
Yes. You send him to Buffalo. You send him to Cleveland.
Make him pay.
Make his ass pay.
Hey, what's going on, Mookie, man? You're not good at Madden either. So all y'all people that's sitting here acting like y'all Madden greats.
Okay.
Don't try me.
So do that boy Derrick Henry have another? I'm not even looking for another 50-point game. Does he have a 20-point game in him today?
You know, the one thing I will say, and I'm good at like doing this, and like they've been actually playing them a lot. Like even before that 45-point game, 60-point game, depending on your format. And I don't know why I cut them. I don't know why I cut them.
Hold on 1 second, because here come Craig again saying dumb shit. The New York Giants need to make a trade for Carr. That's not happening. Quarterbacks are very difficult to find. Quarterbacks that can play in the NFL are very difficult to find. John Gruden is not trading his starting quarterback in a year that there's nobody in the draft to replace him. Can you please explain this to Craig?
Well, Craig, be happy y'all do got a quarterback that line up and gonna take snaps under the center. The Giants gonna find them a quarterback down the road. They gonna find them one, so we ain't gotta worry about that. They not gonna trade Derek Carr in Oakland. I think because what y'all don't look at is he hasn't thrown an interception in almost like 8 weeks or so. So it ain't like he's not right.
Derek Carr is a young quarterback who's going to be on every poster in Las Vegas.
Right.
He is the selling chip in Las Vegas.
All right, Abdul. Thanks for coming in and trying to provide some help. You did well.
And good luck to your son with the wrestling.
Yes, I did learn. That was pure. No, I didn't pick last place. I said third place. I said that the Giants would be last place. But okay. I did pick y'all to be bottom of the barrel. You're right. Great job.
But let's go back for a second. Please talk to Craig about trading for David Carr. Not David Carr, Derek Carr.
I mean, that would man, you want to talk about fan base walking away from y'all? Like, you probably won't have an Oakland fan or a Las Vegas fan if they trade Derek Carr, because
you lose every fan in Las Vegas if you trade Derek
Carr. They're not doing that. I mean, the guy passionate. He cried, for God's sake, because he wants to win, and he hasn't thrown the interception since. So
they're gonna build that team around Derek Carr.
Yeah, they're gonna get on the players.
That's what they're gonna do.
I'll hit you up on work, so we'll get that straight. We'll get that game in soon. I gotta get ready for this Packers game a little bit.
But again, let's stop going off topic. Titans versus the Big Blue Dopes. Does Derrick Henry have another big day? Look at Pascal dropping another pass. This Haitian receiver is terrible.
Oh, the game on already?
No, they showing highlights of him dropping balls.
Oh, well, that was, he ain't driving on against the Texans. He made some great catches last week. And the reason I know, because I needed them to drop them, because I was playing against the other guy had luck. But Derrick Henry, he's gonna get 15 points today. They've been running
15 points.
Yeah, they've been running them. They've been running them even before he broke out like that. I'm just mad I didn't catch that wave last week, man.
I ain't catching it. It was on my goddamn bench. Every time I look at 53 points on my bench, I get sick.
That would have been beautiful, man. Like, that would have been beautiful. But anyway, yeah, Titans win too, by the way.
Titans win.
Yeah, Titans win.
Okay. I got the Titans. April has the Titans. You have the Titans. Seattle versus the Niners.
Seattle, but we got to give the Niners some credit, man. They got a lot of good young talent. That's
not only that, they make you play. They're not laying down.
They're not.
They're not laying down, and that goes out to Shanahan.
Yeah.
He has that team playing still. Yeah,
they like one of those teams that they're gonna draft maybe one or two more players, and they're gonna hit their stride, and you're gonna be like, they're gonna be who we are this year, next year.
Know where they draft well? They drafted running backs well. They have a nice stable of running backs.
They do. They need
a stud receiver.
I think they. Like you said, I think you said Pettis is a good number 2. They do. If they get a good receiver, they got the tight end. Nick Mullins has proved to be a good number 2 quarterback. So they get Garoppolo. coming back. He's gonna be focused. Get that number one receiver, maybe get a corner, get a rusher, edge rusher. You know, they got to replace that middle
Edge
linebacker. So,
rusher.
yeah, they
need an
need
edge
pressure.
rusher.
They don't have good edge rusher. They got good
Very good at the D tackle spot.
They
Very
do.
deep at the D tackle spot.
Very deep at D tackle, D line area, but they just need they need linebackers and they need a good corner and like you said a number one.
They finally they got rid of Reuben Foster and his crazy ass girlfriend.
Yeah, because that I think it was more of that than anything. Like she just was probably around town causing all kind of problems. She
crazy. She get her ass beat by a girlfriend and then blame Reuben Foster.
Reuben Foster.
He's the cash cow.
Right. And she probably the one that got Manti Te'o.
no, Manti Te'o.
Remember the girl?
It was a dude that got Manti.
Oh, Manti. Oh, yeah. Okay.
He got catfished by a dude.
Yeah. Now, do you know that this guy is really still in the league though, and he's still balling?
He's not bad.
He's not bad. He played for the Saints, and he's still pretty good. Like
he's not bad.
I mean,
he was just so heavily in the church.
Yeah.
He was so naive to think that a woman was trying to holler at his ass from Alaska.
Yeah.
Pretty good from Alaska. That don't happen.
Yo, how did that was the topic of the whole national championship that year? Like that was man.
A dude was trying to holler at him.
Yeah. He should have known better though. If you can't post a picture with the date, time stamp on it, something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You keep sending me old pictures now. Something wrong.
You keep sending me Polaroids.
Yeah, Polaroids. It's crazy, man. This world's
interesting game.
Right.
Steelers at
New England.
Patriots at the Steelers.
These Steelers fans been asking for this game for a while now. Now let's get this. Let's say one thing about the Steelers. They got weapons at the receiver position. I think their problem is they missing an elite tight end. I think that's their problem. They're missing an elite tight end.
I don't think that's their problem, but go ahead.
But that's what I think. You know,
I'm gonna tell you the problem.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you the problem. It's bigger than the Steelers.
Okay.
You got that boy Antonio Brown
in
there putting so much pressure on the staff and the quarterback to get him the ball. And if you watch the Steelers play, they will force Antonio Brown the ball, knowing Juju Smith be wide open on the other side.
Yeah.
They will force him the ball. I think Antonio Brown is a cancer, and he needs to be traded too.
Yeah. He might be one of those guys.
Juju is a number one receiver. Call it what you want.
Yeah, he looks like a number one.
Juju's a number one receiver.
He looks like it. I didn't want to admit it.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, that's a problem, and it's sad that receivers got to be those guys. Like there's notoriously those guys. Yeah.
Antonio Brown has to play with a definite number two receiver. He can't play with a receiver that is as talented or maybe more talented than he is. He has to play with a guy that's defined as the number two. This is why the New York Jets need to make a trade for Bell or Antonio Brown.
Well, y'all got a history of doing that, dating back to Santonio Holmes. So,
if you put Antonio Brown with Darno and make that boy Richie Anderson, who I can't stand, who's a definite number two, you got something cooking because they'll get him the ball. See, you have to feed Juju sometimes too, or you're going to hear Juju mouth. This is the problem with the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's one ball and too many good players. And if you forget Antonio Brown for 1 or 2 plays, he got his goddamn lip out.
Right. And it brings down the team.
It brings down the whole team. Then his dumbass is Facebooking live in the locker room when he blatantly disrespect the coach.
Yeah. You don't respect them. You don't.
But I'm going to pick the Steelers too because that goddamn New England defense is slower than me and you.
Right. I'm slow.
They have no.
I ain't gonna lie. I am. I think I
You
remember.
slow, huh? They
Yeah.
got no answer. None for Antonio Brown, Connor, who might not play today, Juju Smith, Ben Roethlisberger. They have no answer for these guys.
All right. All right.
Now people are gonna say, well, what's the answer they got for Tom Brady? They got none on the other side either.
All right.
I just think that the Steelers pieces are more explosive than the New England pieces. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
One second, sir.
Gronk might be hurt.
She could meet me when I'm ready at the shopping center on Midlothian.
And Gronk might be hurt.
Then that's gonna be big for New England. He's been hurt quite a lot going into these playoff runs.
Because Bill Belichick makes them practice hard every goddamn week. Sometimes as a coach, you got to take your foot off the pedal. I've learned that.
And so, do you think that's why he got 5 Super Bowls or whatever?
They got 5 Super Bowls because nobody bigger than the team. They got 5 Super Bowls because number 12 don't get hurt.
That's true. That's true.
So who you got, Steelers or Patriots?
I got the Steelers. I'm gonna give him another shot, man. Roethlisberger, when playing, he showed last week that listen, anybody that want Roethlisberger gone, look, you saw your future last week.
Listen to me. Here come Craig. Here's another dumb comment by Craig. Ben Roethlisberger is old. The Pittsburgh Steelers old because Ben Roethlisberger is old. That Steelers team is young as shit.
That's still, just the quarterback.
It's just the quarterback is old. In today's NFL, old quarterbacks can play. You got Tom Brady and Drew Brees talking about playing until they're 45 years old.
Yeah.
Drew Brees is 40 years old, having one of his best years.
Yeah.
Then Craig's silly ass, hold on. Certain people deserve a certain level of respect when they walk in the building again. Hello, Missy. I sat with the Cottons all night last night. But as I was saying, he said Eli Manning was elite.
I just think Craig, man, that he thought he was gonna win Thursday. He was excited, and when he
Thank you, Ricky Davis.
When he woke up, he realized that they lost.
He's so mad about this Kansas City loss that it makes him go off the rails and say a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, because it makes him feel better. He's a
it
troller.
makes him feel better to make everybody else feel bad.
Right, he's a troller. He's a troller. Yeah.
Rams versus Eagles. Nick Foles is starting.
You know what? Let's go to something that I was talking to Clickbait about. This guy Carson Wentz, as much talent and upside he had, it's just one of those stories like where injuries can derail your career quick.
Listen to me. Earlier this year, go check earlier this year, I said the Eagles are bringing this boy back too early, and it could ruin his season or his career. They're bringing him back too early and being impatient.
This man have a broken vertebrae. That
He has a
means
broken
like
vertebrae.
that's like you almost like a paraplegic. Like
No,
if you
don't
get
get
the
carried away.
listen, hold on. He get the right hit. They said a back fracture. You get the right hit, you gonna be done.
Well, that's why he ain't playing.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, come on, man. He's just suffering too many close calls like that.
Here's the problem. You brought this quarterback back, and he's a type of quarterback that protects himself with his legs.
Right,
He had a major leg injury.
right.
He can no longer protect himself with his legs. So
It's
now
safe.
he's taking big hits that he normally wouldn't take. He's taking
It's
big hits.
it's safe to say that Carson Wentz is almost looking like the RG3 of the NFC East.
Ooh, very good. Oh, boy, that Miller highlight got you. Was that Bud Light? That Bud
Hey,
Light got you talking shit this
hey,
morning.
listen, we on that Packers
That's
juice
what it
today.
looks like. It
We
looks
on
like
that
an
Packers juice.
RG3 situation.
Craig, you got a lot to talk when y'all ain't won a Super Bowl since the '60s. Stop. Listen, listen, stop.
Hold on. Certain people deserve a certain level of respect when they walk into the building. Cousin Thomas Haynes. Show him some respect. But go ahead. Oh shit. This nigga that showed the hat and everything.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it just feels good when you tell people from the beginning of the year that your team is great and nobody believes but you. But
But
I got the Rams at
I got the
home.
Rams winning by 25.
I need that defense, man. Listen, if y'all don't know, Aaron Donald got shut out last week by the second best guard in the NFL. Rookie
Craig, okay,
guard. Rookie
now,
guard.
listen to me. Don't you start acting like Craig.
No, rookie
Okay?
guard.
Don't you start acting like Craig, where they double teamed the shit out of him, play action pass the shit out of him, and rolled away from him the whole fucking game.
When did that matter?
His ass the whole game.
When does that matter? When does that matter?
It always matters.
When does that matter?
Game plan against
They does
Craig.
they game plan against Khalil Mack every game too. What are you saying? We can't. No. We're not. No.
Listen to me.
We're not gonna do this. You continue to make excuses.
This is why what Aaron Donald is
all right,
doing.
I'm not having this discussion. I'm done. I'm done. It's we're not gonna have this discussion because one person
is so much more impressive. Khalil Mack is an outside pass rusher.
That gets double teamed.
Manipulated where he has a one-on-one, or he doesn't get blocked at all.
James Daniels
get blocked every play.
James Daniels had a lot of one-on-one responsibility with Donald last week. James Daniels. Go look at the tape. You don't want to look at the tape. You want to just
put James Daniels. Are you putting James Daniels on the same level as Aaron Donald?
I'm putting him on a level as a rookie that he's the second best rookie guard. Like, I can't even, you don't want me to talk. You want to know more than me. I know this.
But you're not listening to me.
No, I'm listening to you. But we're talking about the Colts guard being number one. I'm saying that James Daniels is second.
Did James Daniels block Aaron Donald one-on-one?
I'll send you tape.
Since
you don't want to listen, I'll send you tape.
Did he ever block him one-on-one?
I'll send you tape. Since you don't want to listen. Okay, you saying he didn't. That's just like me listening to you say that we weren't going to make it to the playoffs. I don't believe you. So
listen to this.
I'll send you tape.
Said, please God, schedule Chicago for us next year.
Okay, we're not worrying about next year. We're worrying about the Super Bowl this year. You already into next year. That means your hopes up. I got a lot of good football this year to play. So
Listen,
I got
Ricky
the Rams
Chavis.
winning.
Ricky Chavis. If you watch that game, Gary watches Bears games from a fan perspective.
I
If
watch
you
it
watch
from a
that
football.
game,
Listen,
if you
I
watch that
don't
game, they
listen. It's
blatantly
certain things where
game
I don't like
plan
to be.
against Aaron
It's certain
Donald.
things that I don't like to be disrespected with. You choose to disrespect me on these type things when I know football. Like I
I didn't
know
say you
what
didn't
I
know
saw,
football.
but I'm
I
not
didn't say you
talking
didn't
as
know
a fan.
football.
I'm telling you as a person who knows that he's a great little young rookie left guard. He's the second best. That's all I said. I can't say that.
You said you started this with some reckless talk.
He did.
By the
He got
way,
0
by the
sacks.
way, Aaron Donald got shut out last
He
week.
did. He got 0 sacks.
Yes, he did. Because they
It's
play
not
action jet.
because of
They
that. It's
double
because
team
of
him.
nothing.
They
It's
get rid of
because
the
of
ball.
nothing. I don't give a fuck, bro. You ain't listening. You give this man too much credit when you can't get nobody else credit. They game plan for Von Miller. They game plan anybody that's a threat.
Okay.
That bothers me.
Are
That
you
you
finished?
can't give people. All right, I'm done for the day. We finished. What's the Monday night game?
No, we're not finished.
I'm done.
Because I got
I'm
another
done.
question.
I got
for
stuff to do, man. You disrespectful, bro. I mean, if we're gonna do real talk, let's talk
you.
real.
We all doing real talk.
That's
You don't
not
listen.
talking real, man. You disrespectful, sir.
Okay. Let's break it down again.
Now I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm good. Let's go to something else.
You don't want to hear that real shit.
No, it ain't real.
States
You're not discussing this in a good light.
I'm discussing it from a real perspective.
No, you're talking about it because you want to give a man all the glory, but then you don't want to take nothing from him when he don't succeed at something.
But you turned around and you said he's the second best guard in the NFL.
I said rookie. I said rookie, and you don't know he 1-on-1 all the time. He's a great pass blocking guard.
I watched that game.
Okay, you watched it, but you need to get these highlights. So, all right, what's the Monday night game?
The whole game.
What's the Monday night game?
Was being double teamed.
What's the Monday night game?
And they was getting rid of the ball.
What's the Monday night game? New Orleans and
Saints versus Panthers.
The Panthers. All right, I got Lazo. I'm done, bro. Listen, but his guards, I guarantee Lazo, his guards block a 1-on-1, and they do good.
Gary only talks good about the Bears.
Nah, I talk good about everybody. You just told me. You just told me.
You shit on the Vikings. You shit on the Packers.
Okay, but what did their record is? I told you this year. Okay, we beat the fuck out the damn Vikings. I told you we was gonna do that. We swept the Lions. I mean, what haven't I said? I told you we was gonna beat the Rams. What's the problem? We gotta
hold on. Chicago has no receivers, none.
Y'all seem to have none neither. Y'all have no defense. 28 points, 29 points. That's a loss. Get over yourself, Craig. That's a loss. 54 to the Rams. That's a loss. 40 to the Packers. I mean to the Patriots. That's a loss. Let's not keep naming them. All right. If you only time you want to give up that much is if you taking away the ball that much. If you're gonna be that bad as a defense, you got to be a good takeaway defense, and y'all are not that. Y'all don't get interceptions. Y'all don't get strip fumbles. Y'all don't have a great special team. Y'all just have a prolific offense that's gonna run out real soon. So let's be truthful about that one.
If y'all win in the playoffs, you should invite Gruden to the game.
You need to invite a lot of people to the game. You need to invite the Buffalo Bills to the game for trading y'all for the move up to get that.
Oh, man. See how salty you get when people talk about the Bears?
No, it ain't the Bears. It's not the Bears. It's the fact that we're talking sports and you disrespected something that is a fact. You got two
Gary,
good guards that's in the league. You gave the dude Quinn, what's your name,
oh,
all the props in the world.
that bitch is a dog.
Okay, I'm telling you
I'm
that we
dying to
got
see
the
him play
second
today.
best.
I'm
Okay, we
dying to
got
see
the
him play
second
today.
best rookie.
Okay, but again, you can't say that when Aaron Donald was being double teamed over 80% of your plays.
You looked at Quinn. You saw him pull one time, and you said he was the best because he knocked the
No, no,
person
no, no,
out.
no, no. I've been keeping an eye on him from the gate.
Yeah,
I just haven't watched the whole
yeah.
Colts
So
game
they played anybody where he always blocked single coverage, single.
all the time. All the time. That's his strength.
Okay, okay, and that's Daniel's strength too. Our
That's
guard.
who?
That's James Daniels, 68. Our left guard.
Okay. But again, he did not block Aaron Donald by himself.
All right. Well, I got the New Orleans Saints winning, and I'm
Even
hoping
going
Drew
to
Brees.
North Carolina.
I got them winning. Hope Drew Brees have a great game. Ricky and
Well,
all
you
the
got
rest.
Drew Brees having a great game in Carolina.
I hope. But Ricky, all of y'all, I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, I'm out.
Oh, Gary is hilarious. Gary is mad as hell. Yo, Gary, I love you, man. That nigga walked off the show. Gary gonna sit here and lie and say that his guy blocked Aaron Donald by himself all game. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's not the truth. Okay? That's not the truth. I can't bring you back, Craig. It won't allow me. You don't have an ad next to your name. This is why Gary is the fucking best. Because Gary gonna sit here and make up. Gary is a Bears fan. Let's start there. Gary will never pick the Vikings to win. Gary drops Mike. He will never pick the Vikings to win. He will never pick the Packers to win, and he will never pick the Lions. He's always going to pick the Bears.
Gary.
You got to notice that about him. Then he gonna say that this rookie blocked Aaron Donald by himself the whole game. That's a lie.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off if Aaron Rodgers talks this shit and y'all go up there and lose to them. I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm gonna have me a good fucking laugh today, Gary. A good laugh. Yo, that team for the first time in about 38 years is relevant.
Who?
Chicago.
That goes for your team too. Stop.
Listen. We made the playoffs. The last 2 or 3 years? They haven't seen the playoffs in about 3 decades.
You ain't made no playoffs last 2 or 3 years. Stop.
We made the playoffs last year. We made the playoffs the year before. What are you talking about?
And you was out first round. That don't count.
Again, they haven't seen the playoffs in about 3 decades. Gary better be worried about this year because they won't see it again in another 3 decades. Listen, how's Gary going to sit up there and make it?
Gary walked off the show.
Everybody see that that LA went into Chicago.
Mookie said they ain't been relevant since Dick and Sweaters.
since the Bears. Okay. yo,
that motherfucker hot.
They went into Chicago cold as hell. An LA team. All right. I want to see Chicago go to LA and see if they get the same game. Everybody should know, especially we see Goff in a cold situation like that. He can't play in cold weather. That's the only reason they lost that game.
Listen. That cold weather changes.
It does.
That cold weather changes.
It does.
That cold weather changes teams. You walk in there, them hits are just a little bit harder. That ground is hard. That ground is hard. them helmet and pads.
And he can.
Don't take your helmet off the whole
Gary,
goddamn game.
Gary has been sipping on that beer. We're gonna sit up there and minimize and be Aaron
He threw a
Donald
temper tantrum today.
Aaron Donald.
He threw a
Are you
temper
serious?
tantrum.
This guy is the reigning NFL MVP, isn't he? A defensive MVP. He's got like how many sacks this year? He can break the sack record. He can break the sack record this year.
Listen, I'm gonna explain again. What Aaron Donald is doing is so much more impressive than what Khalil Mack is doing. Because there is never going to be a play where Aaron Donald doesn't get blocked. There are plays where Khalil Mack does not get blocked.
But look, he's doing. Look at the position that he's doing it from. He's a DT.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, a DT and has a chance to set the all-time sack record. That's unheard of.
But see, you got to pay attention to Gary. Gary's like a pimp. He got a lot of slick talk. He said, by the way, Aaron Donald was shut out against the second best rookie guard in the league. That rookie guard ain't blocked him one-on-one the whole goddamn game.
He has to understand, Gary doesn't have a player on his team that other teams game plan for. Other teams game plan for Aaron Donald.
No, that's not true. They game plan for Mack.
For who?
For Mack.
Okay, you're right.
Khalil Mack.
You're right. But before that, they didn't, okay? As a matter of fact, that's another thing. Gary, that's what I said. All they have are running backs. They got a coach who's gifted. They got Khalil Mack. They don't have any wide receivers. They're bums. Okay?
Hold on.
Chicago.
Hold on. They got a defensive back that leads the league in interceptions. They also got a deep tackle and two deep tackles.
They got a pass rush. They got
two deep tackles.
They got a pass rush. I said that. They got a pass rush. They got running backs. They got with the quarterback. He's a quarterback in learning, in training.
And they got that young boy from Georgia playing linebacker. That defense is pretty good.
Who you talking about, Smith?
Oh, what is his name?
Roquan?
Roquan.
Yeah, okay. I mean, he really Mack has overshadowed him, so honestly, I can't tell.
Of course Mack's going to.
I know, I'm just saying.
Mack is different.
I can't tell how he's doing because Mack has overshadowed everybody on that defense. You know, so I can't really tell how Roquan is doing. But you're right. They do have Roquan. Gary, you need to sit down for a minute, all right? Let the season play out, bro. Okay? Beat Green Bay today, all right? Worry about them.
I hope the Bears win today because he threw a temper tantrum on the show, and boy, it'd be ugly.
A straight temper tantrum, boy. You got him hot. Yo, Gary, come at me in some Madden, man. Come play me some Madden, bro.
Yo, I'm going to eat breakfast. I'll holler at you guys next week.
All right, bro.
See you later.
Peace.
Gary, I apologize for not allowing you to spew nonsense about the second best rookie guard in the league, especially when Aaron Donald gets double teamed 80 to 85% of the time. You're not going to do that on here. You're going to talk facts. I love you, though, Gary. I will see you next week. Everybody, have a great weekend. Stay out of trouble. The Big Blue Dope's going to lose. Cowboys going to win. Bears are very good defensively, but offense are smoke and mirrors. That's the truth. That's the truth, and we're waiting for them to get found. That's the truth. They lose. We need the post-game reaction. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Correct. That's what I'm going to do. If they lose, Mookie, if they lose, we're going to get Gary on if they lose. That's what we're going to do. Okay, guys? Everybody have a great day. See you next week. Peace.